Like the video in the next 5 seconds to improve your Fortnite accuracy by 50%. Alright guys, we are currently at 3,553 supporters. I only need 1,447 more supported creators, and then I'll be streaming every event on Twitch and every other day. I already have my stream PC, or it's coming in. Like, I did a lot of stuff, so if you guys could go ahead and use supported creator code Brecci #ad in the item shop, you'll be able to help me reach this goal and stream as soon as possible, and maybe even stream the FNCS Grand Finals. If you guys go ahead and add the account Creative Brecci, no spaces, I'll go ahead and add you if you do comment your gamer tag below along with you saying you liked the video. I had to do this to clear up friends on my main account because it does cause lag during eternities and stuff, so I had to. Without anything else to say, let's get on to the video. All right guys, so pretty much these games are the semifinals of FNCS, and pretty much this game qualified me for the grand final, or basically the heats, which will be happening on August 16th. You guys will be hopefully seeing gameplay on that. So pretty much I'm in Misty, and you see where zone is. Okay, so zone is all the way up there, as you can see. Okay, so what my plan is, since it's pulled towards the top right of the map more, what I'm gonna do is pretty much go from Misty all to the Lazy, go to Caddy Corner. Maybe once I'm in Caddy right here, I can take the trash can, go up to Caddy, go around all the way in the mountain, then I can just go through retail, get some metal, and then go around all the way on the water if I really wanted to, or just chill near the water and pretty much see where zone pulls. That's pretty much what I'm thinking. Remember, playing the edge is the way. All right, and usually what I do is off spawn Misty, I box up near a house in wood so I can try to get tags on people, but this time I couldn't do that because I think someone took the house. So pretty much I was stuck with a pistol trying to get tags the whole time, and I couldn't really find any. Okay, so pretty much I'm just following this guy. He went up there, so I'm like, all right, I can just box up near the steamy stacks thing, and that's what I'm trying to do, is get up there near the steamy. And pretty much I get shot right here, so this is where, like, I'm just gonna box up here. I'm in zone. I can go up, you know, I have peppers especially too, so I can 100% get up there when I need to. So I was like, I'm just gonna chill here and just try to get tags. All right, so zone's gonna pull in about, or start moving in 10 seconds. What I'm thinking is I'm just gonna go straight in the glider steamy thing, use it and go all the way across where I need to. And as you see, I marked it, and what I'm doing is I'm waiting for someone to hopefully getting tags on them, or even killing them possibly. And that's what I do. I wait for him to go in front of me. I block off behind 94, and I couldn't get it. I hit him 36 headshot only, that white, and I was like, bro, I'm just not, if I focus on that, I'm probably gonna die. So I was like, I'm just gonna dip, and that's exactly what I do right here. All right, so pretty much I have 4 peppers, so I know I'm chilling. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to use someone else's crash pad while using my peppers, just in case, so I can pretty much use both. And I'm above storm surge, so I'm chilling right now. I'm gonna have to look for a refresh soon because I only have max metal pretty much and like 200 wood. But yeah, this should be able to take me to zone, and once I am in zone, I'm gonna have to start looking for a refresh, because, you know, refreshes and solos are very, very important. You're gonna need them because, you know, you can't rotate with everything you have. So zone starts moving, so I take another pepper and I try to run, and I get a guy right here, which is perfect. I don't get his mats, I think. Yeah, I don't get his mats. I might have picked up his metal, but not his other stuff. So yeah, what I do, I just make sure I'm safely in. I'm trying to get as much placement because, like, you know, this is pretty much like the qualifying for grand finals for me, pretty much. So now I have only like 130 builds, all right, or 130 mats pretty much. So I'm like, all right, I need to try to find and kill this guy. Hit him 95, I think, cracked, or 55 cracked. I don't know what it was. Zone pulls back towards my old tarp, so that's perfect. Okay, I barely have any mats, so I can just use my old tarp and look for a frag while I'm going through my tarp. So I can barely just waste mats just by rotating the ramps around. I do see a little bit of loot in here, so I'm like, all right, there probably is like mats in here, but there wasn't any mats, but there's an AR for me, which was good. So I only have 10 builds so far. This guy comes in my box randomly. I dink him like crazy. Oh my god. And he had the Jules glider gun for me, which was perfect even more. So I was about to take this big, but I didn't want him to see the Jules glider because I think he might have been aggro if he did. That's why I stopped taking that, and someone was right here. I reset it right when I could. Pick up that gold charge in the jump pad, and I have good mats. And it pulls back towards, I forgot where, but towards west pretty much. Yeah, towards like west. So I'm doing it. I'm trying to go around with the glider gun, and I have peppers. So I'm like, all right, I can just wrap around fast, and, you know, right here I get stuck. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go up because it's too congested down there. Too many old builds, and I probably can't get through them right there. Right here, the pepper was too fast for me. I fell down. There's a guy right in front of me. So what I do is break out towards the right side to make sure I'm not next to him. And I know someone's behind me, so I make sure I need to block off everywhere. I think right here, I don't know whose wall was it. Was it my wall when I placed right here? I think it was his wall. I'm not sure if it was mine or his. I didn't check it, so, but I had a stare, so I was good. Now what I'm doing is trying to use all my mats as much as I could to try to get the second place at least. That's what I'm hoping for, at least second place. Bam, I dropped down, get a kill, and I come back up. I shouldn't have dropped on, honestly, but I was looking for a frag. My gun doesn't shoot, which sucks. Now what I'm doing is trying to gain control. I can't. So I get up a little bit. And I try to go around. Hit him 130. I try to go back towards here. Now I'm chilling. It's a 1v1v1, alright? 3 peppers. I have like 7 builds. He drops me. I hit him with a headshot. We have 6 kills right now. I try to drink the mini. It's not working. And I lose that game. It was alright. That was first game in semis. So that wasn't bad. Alright, so this is the game after pretty much. I have 4 crash maps, 2 bigs, 4 minis. And my maps are alright. But once the zone moves, once I end up in the next zone, I'm probably going to have to get another refresh. Once I settle, that's how much maps I have. So pretty much I have crash pad. So I do try to go ahead and use it. I get dropped. I just place it right there. Just to make sure. I'm using all my crash pads. I'm using as much rotate. I messed up a lot right there, but it's okay. I don't need to worry about that. As long as I can get in zone and use my... I need to make sure I try to use all my rotation items and try to save as much mats as I could for later on. Because like usually later on the rotate items become useless because the zones are really, really small. So you try to use all your rotation items as early on the moving zones as you could. Right here, I almost killed this guy, but I get shot and I make sure I don't stick to the kill. Because that happened to me a couple games before, I think, in the opens. So I knew that, or I already learned just from that mistake to not, you know, go into the box right there while getting shot. Because I probably could have just got like double dinked and died. Right here, I have 20 builds worth of wood, okay? I'm gonna have to look for a refresh after this big, all right? So I have to use this mats to get into the zone while looking for a refresh. I get down just in case the height guy doesn't pressure me. That was, I think, caddy loot. Now I have 14 builds, all right? 9 builds, and I'm still looking for a refresh, but I don't see anyone, all right? 8 builds now. I see mats right here. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get this all right here. I'm not gonna go ahead and try to get the kill. I got the mats. I'm leaving. That's literally what I was thinking right now. So now I'm in zone and I'm chilling. I got a purple charge from that, and I got good mats from that. Now I have enough mats for another rotate. This guy coned himself, so I couldn't really place it. All right, zone pulls towards the northwest. So I just go ahead and just try to be on the front side of zone and hopefully look back later on and try to get even more elims. So what I'm doing is making sure I'm ahead of zone while looking for a frag at the same time. By making sure it's a smart frag and I don't just open a 50-50 while they're expecting a 50-50. I'm making sure that they're not expecting it really. Because I'll just be dumb. This guy's getting shot from someone else. 139 hits me really hard, but I do get him with the right hand peek. I get his mats. I try to make sure I get ahead of zone, go around. I'm trying to win this game as much as I could because, you know, the wins always matter, and I want to make sure I get that. There's a guy right here. I hit him 106. I get the kill. I have 0 mats. I jump up 102, and I get the kill. 2 games in a row pretty much almost qualled me 39 points. So, like, you know, obviously I was psyched up. I was probably like top 3 on the leaderboard right here. All right, so this game, we'll go ahead and take a look at this one. This is during the FNCS Open. So the round before. The other 2 games I showed you before this were semifinals. This is the opens of the FNCS. So yeah, pretty much right here, I hear a bow. I'm like, what the heck? I just 52 headshot him. He was lit. Like, he had no HP because 1 headshot just killed him. He probably was like 1 HP white, so that's why he died. Yeah, that obviously that is why. But yeah, I got an easy refresh off him, and, you know, if there ever was a storm surge, I didn't need anything. Okay, so pretty much, I'm trying to look for tags just in case a storm surge happens, or just for even practice for later on, okay? Just, you know, because that means you really need that. Don't ever be like this guy. This guy gets emotional, okay? Look how emotional he gets. So I headshot him. I'm like, all right, now I'm 100% good, you know, just in case. Like, I just do it just in case. Because I've died before from, like, not even looking at storm surge, and it's not a good habit to do. And this guy gets emotional. I'm like, you should never be emotional. This guy he eats a swordfish in the open and starts running towards him. I'm like, what the heck is he doing? Never let your emotions control how you play. It happened to me before. Someone hits you like, oh, you start getting mad and want to push them. Like, no, it's not going to help you. Just do your objective, focus on it, and, you know, let it be. Who cares? It's the game. They have to shoot you. Like, now he was just annoying me at this point. Like, it was a cycle. Like, I was like, dude, I'm not letting him, you know, get on me. I'm like, he's probably a bad player, because if he's like getting angry like this, he probably, you know, gets emotional, so he's probably gonna die. He jumps my box. 37 only headshot. He hits me so hard, and I was like, dude, I almost died from that because my charge barely did any damage to him. And he was probably heated out of his mind after that. All right, so I see this guy getting pressured, and you know what I'm gonna do is join in the pressure. I wait till I reload my gun. I wait till my crosshair is steady. Bam, get a kill right there from just one hit. Perfect. So now I'm in zone, so I'm just chilling. So I pulled zone. So what I'm doing is just gonna go ahead, stay in ahead of zone, and try to look behind and see if there's any stragglers and get them easy kills. So what I'm doing, I think so zone pretty much pulled back towards my old builds. So I'm rotating with my old builds, and this guy tries to get in my box right there when he jump padded, but I didn't let him. So yeah, now I'm just trying to get as much placement as I could. So I'm using all my mats. I barely have any metal, but I know I can get in zone. I have 0 mats now. Okay, I miscalculated that a little bit, but it's okay. I knew I could box up. I'm like, I just have to look for a refresh right away. I have 0 builds. All right, keep that in mind. 0. I'm like, dude, this is really bad. Like, when you try to follow someone around zone with no mats, it's really annoying because usually people are waiting behind for you. But I do go ahead and just cycle this guy's block. I'm like, I have to use no other choice. He drops with us. I get all his mats and stuff. I'm like, let's go. That's a perfect refresh. I have 6 crash pads. I go ahead and use it. There's a tree and another ramp in front of me stuck. I have to break it quickly just in case someone's here. I box this guy up. Use my AR. Bam, another easy kill. I'm good on mats. There's 2 floppers in zone. So what I'm doing is go ahead and using the flopper. And I'm trying to use the truck splashes for my shield. My squirrel freaking glitches out and almost costs me. I go ahead and pick up the flopper. I get out. I use the flopper. I see a crash pad in front of me, even though I already have 5, so I'm just going to use it. 30 place. I hit him 35. He tries to flopper up. I AR spam him. I make sure I box up right away because there's a bunch of people near me, and I was getting laser from them. So what I'm doing now is, like, I have good mats. I'm going to use my minis, take it slow, and now try to get the win. So I have a lot of mats, so what I'm doing is playing ultimate low with my mats until I have to go up, and that's pretty much my plan from now. So pretty much right here, I have to start going up a little bit. So this is what I do. I just go up. I go up 1 layer, make sure everything around me is covered. I break it, and I hear someone behind me. I block it off exactly in time. He runs back. I hit him 100 and something. That was a perfect timing, the wall placement. Like, if it was a millisecond later, he would have probably hit me right there. He places a stair, this guy. So I have to go out around, and I have to break all this. I break the cone. I place a crash pad. And I'm up above the layer he's on, so that's perfect. Take the flopper that I got from the guy. I had 1 left over, which was even better. I have 6 launch pads for no reason. 6. And I have really, really good mats, okay? But the thing is, I think caddy launcher is still up there. That's the problem. Caddy loot. He crash pads my box. Somehow, like, the stair, like, phases him in. I don't know if it was caddy. I do go ahead and crash pad it up. Bam. Easy kill. Yeah, he did have caddy launcher, okay? So that was, yeah. This was first game, or I don't know if it was first game, actually. I don't know what game it was, but whatever. Those are the games. I hope you do enjoy. We qualified for FNCS Grand Finals, and yeah, I'll be playing the Heats on August 16th. So hope you guys do enjoy. Please subscribe, and yeah, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, my Twitch, my second channel. All of it will be linked down below. There should be like 4 social media links. So yeah, follow me on all of them, and hope you guys enjoy. Peace out.